Okay, so look, I'm doing my face first because I have like a little rant, I guess you can say, that I'm gonna go on. And I kind of want to get you guys' feedback on it, so I'm just gonna do it first. Like everything, I'm gonna try to make it short and sweet. So the first thing I'm gonna take is this Glam Glow clarifying primer. They just recently came out with this. I used it in my last video. I really liked it. So I've kind of noticed something for a long time, like over a year actually, about this other much bigger YouTuber. First, I think it started on Instagram. I noticed that after I would do a look, she would kind of do something very similar. At first it was like, okay, whatever, I don't care. I mean, for foundation, I'm gonna take the Smashbox 24-hour full coverage. I want to say copy, but I'm not. It's like, okay, whatever, everybody gets inspiration from somebody. But it's just the fact that it kept happening. And then it kind of transferred over to YouTube. I just noticed it kept happening. And again, at that time, I'm like, am I tripping? Is this just me? Like, is this just in my head? Is it like, it would be posted like a week after I posted it or 2 weeks after I posted it. And it's like, it just pissed me off. I mean, it pissed me off, but at the same time, I was like, what am I going to say anything for? It's not really going to matter. She's so much bigger than I am. Like, it's a lose-lose situation for me. It's not going to. But at this point, it's like it's still happening. And it pisses me the fuck off because it's not like anyone's going to say, oh, hey, she just posted this look last week, you know, because so many people see her videos and not so much mine. It's been happening a lot, especially recently. I'll post a look and then almost a week, maybe 2 weeks later, it'll be almost the exact same look. Maybe it's like the same style of cut crease, but maybe she changes one color, or the colors are a little bit different because obviously we're not using the same color, so it looks a little bit different, but it's still the same idea. Or she's using the exact same colors I am, but just in a different way. And it's like, cool, but like, takes us 1 second to say, I was inspired by these colors. Hey, I seen this person do this and I was inspired by these colors. Boom, that's it. That's all it takes. And it's no big deal if it's just a look here or there, but it's happened so many times. For concealer, I'm going to use Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Concealer, and I'm in the shade 9. Before I even said anything about this, I asked a couple people, hey, can you go to this girl's YouTube and then go to mine and see if you see any similarities? Actually, it was my sister-in-law that got back to me and said, hey, you know what, I don't think you should say anything because, you know, she's so much bigger than you. And it definitely looks like the last few of her videos were, well, copied, but inspired by you can tell. But I don't think it's enough to say anything. People are going to think you're overreacting. I was like, okay, maybe I'm tripping, you know? I decided, you know what, I'm going to look because I knew there was so much more than just recently. When I started going in, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to put them right here. I went and I started looking at hers and I started looking at mine, and I kind of put together all of the ones that I posted and then she posted after that I felt were really similar. And I think I stopped at like 15 because, you know what, it was just taking too much of my time, and I was like, you know what, this is taking way too much of my time and it's not going to matter anyways, and I was getting annoyed by each one. I'm like, so then I sent it to my sister-in-law and I was like, these are the ones, you know, here are some that I feel like are the same. And she was like, holy shit, I didn't know there was that many, and yeah, you could definitely tell she's copying you, and what the hell, blah blah blah. I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to say it, I'm going to put it out there and at least get it off my chest to feel better, because you know what, it's messed up. For as many times as I've noticed it, it's messed up. Like, it's not cool. So basically, I said what I said, and I'm leaving it for you guys to tell me if I'm tripping or not. You know what, if I am, I may be tripping. It may be in my head. It may not be that way, but you know what, I just find it really hard to believe that two different people have the exact same thoughts in their idea, and then I post it and she posts it after. So I don't know. What I'm saying is, if you get inspiration from somebody that much, just give them a little 1 second shout out. That's it. Tell people where you got it from. That's all. I'm going to set my under eyes with the Mercier powder. I think you guys know if you've been following me for a while, like, I don't have any drama. I don't try to create drama. I don't speak on anybody that has drama in this beauty community. I don't say nothing. So you know, this is really bothering me. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the Huda Beauty bronzer and cream bronzer, and I'm just going to warm up this little 5 head of mine with this Smashbox brush. I'm just going in really lightly and warming it up a little bit. I think I've said this in the last, I don't know how many videos, how much I love this cream bronzer. The palette that I'm going to use today is the Dream palette from Sigma, and the first color that I'm going to be using is my transition shade, and I'm just going to be using that just above my crease in circular motions very lightly. And the brush that I'm using is a Sigma E38 blending brush, and I don't think I can do my eyeshadow without this brush. The next color I'm going to use is this matte, it's kind of like a bone color, and I'm just going to put that in the center of my lid and kind of going over that transition shade I used. First, I'm just going over very lightly, and then I'm going to go in with this, I don't even know, it's like lighter brown color, and I'm just going from the inner corner to the outer corner in my crease, literally just windshield wiper motions, inner corner to the outer corner, and then just making sure the top is blended out. And then I didn't show it, but I'm taking the darkest matte brown from that palette, and I'm doing the exact same thing, just to give it a kind of gradient effect. And then the liner, I'm going to move on to the liner, and the one that I'm going to use is from Lancome. I'm using this one again. It's one of my favorites, and I actually found it on their website. So a good alternative is this L'Oreal Infallible one. It's just a little bit less like bright. It's kind of like on the duller side. And then I'm just going to go in with a medium-sized wing, I guess. And I try to link everything that I use in the description box, so don't forget to check that out. And then I moved on to eyeliner. I'm taking this Smashbox one. It's kind of like in between a brown and grayish color, and I'm just putting that in my waterline, and then my lower lash line is just that dark brown on close to the lash line, and then blend it out with my transition shade. For bronzer, I'm going to use a Benefit's Hoola Light Bronzer. Just a little bit, because I already did that cream. This brush is a Zoeva Luxe Face Definer 101. Also going to do my nose a little bit. Sponge I'm taking. I'm gonna clean up a little bit. Ah! Wrong way. Why is my sponge so... Duh, using the wrong sponge. My sponge dry. My sponge is all dry. Probably just use Benefits. I'm just gonna use Benefits Coralitsta blush again. I kind of put the most color right here, and then I just blend it up. Whatever's left on my brush. And then I might as well use this highlighter because it's right here. The color Cookie from Benefit. And I'm using this Smashbox angled powder brush. I'm not putting too much. I don't want too much highlight. Just kind of barely tapping it on there. I don't know what's happening right here. It's like a little, it's not even a pimple. I think it's like a whitehead under there or something. And I just messed with it earlier, so now it's just like coming to make my life miserable. For lips, I think I'm gonna just use, oh, you know what? Ah, Smashbox just sent some, oh crap. I don't even know if they have a red, but Smashbox just came out with these. They kind of do. I could use that one, I guess. Smashbox just came out with these, which are cream to matte. This is like the only cream to matte lipstick. I'm dying to try these. They only have this red. Oh yeah, that's cool red. I'm gonna use this. It's color Boss. Probably Max Cherry lip liner. This feels nice.